So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezevillae. Oh my god guys, welcome back to the channel. I do not know if it is just content creators or it is everybody, or maybe it's just me, but the number of spam and scam emails that I get on a daily is outrageous. And I think I would rather tilt towards the inkling that it's not just me, because the number of YouTube videos that I run into on YouTube of content creators complaining or crying that they were spammed, they were scammed, their channel was hacked and scam email was sent to them, it is on the rise. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys all the secrets and all the cocoa. I'm going to be doing one for the culture, and I'm going to be teaching us everything we need to know to identify a scam email, especially as it relates to content creators and the offer for collaborations. I'm also going to be telling us how to identify a true and genuine brand collaboration or person who is interested in working with you. So listen, jot down, and please do not forget. So the first way as a brand owner or a content creator to identify a scam email posing as someone that wants to give you a collaboration is by this salutation. So in composition, in essay writing, salutation is how you are addressed, right? How you are addressed 90% of the time tells it all. In fact, from the address alone, sometimes I don't even need to read a mail. I just delete it and send it out to spam and highlight it as a spam email. If a collaboration begins with generic greetings, dear creator, dear YouTuber, dear influencer, dear channel owner, hello friend, who is your friend? Do I know you before? Have I met you? I'm not your friend, Mr. Man. Just know that there is a huge chance, more than 90%, that that email is a fraud. The truth is that legitimate companies research the creators that they want to work with. They know you, they go to your channel, they watch your videos, they check out what you're about, whether they even want to align their brand with what you do, with your own brand. They want to see the views you are raking in, whether you are a good investment for them or not. So if they do not know the most basic thing about you, which is your name or your channel name, how is it possible that they want to offer you money to do anything for them? My dear brothers and sisters, they neither have any deal nor money to offer you. Instead, they are reaching out to you to steal your own money. A proper and genuine collaboration mail should begin with something like Dear Nezev, or Dear Nezeville, or Dear Nezepeperempe, not Dear Influencer, or Dear Creator, or Dear YouTuber. That person does not know you. It was bulk mails that were sent to see who the MAGA is going to fall. Secondly, the sender's email. Except it's an individual reaching out to you to promote maybe their own personal business. If it is a corporate brand that is legitimate, that email will come using or bearing the official company domain. And when I say domain, I mean, like, for example, so and so at lemfi.com, at samsung.com, at unicehair.com. When the proposal email is coming from an unprofessional domain account, when it is coming from free email services like at yahoo.com, at gmail.com, at outlook.com, instead of the corporate address, there are every chances in the world that they are a scam. Most legitimate companies will reach out to you. It's usually maybe the staff's first name dot last name, then at that company's registered domain account. There is no company that is serious doing business that will not have a registered domain. The company will not be using Gmail to send official emails. Will a bank send you an email using a staff's Yahoo mail? No. So we shouldn't fall for that. Some of them would even go further to register a domain that is almost identical or similar with a legitimate domain. But if you check closely, you'll see that it contains additional letters or additional characters, or it was misspelled because the original domain name has already been taken by someone, right? So if a domain of at samsung.com is registered, someone else cannot go and register at samsung.com, right? But the person can now register at Samsung. If you are not sharp enough, if you didn't look clear enough, you will just assume that it's Samsung that is there. You won't say that it is Samsung or marketing@filmora.com. I know so many people, those words that many people cannot, are very confusing to spell, like marketing. Some people confuse it, put 2K or 2T. So some people will not even notice that marketing was spelled wrongly, or at Filmora, if you put an extra I, some people will not notice that it's 2 I's that are there instead of 1. That's how these fraudsters operate. So they can use misspelled domain name that look like an authentic one. So please always check the address that these mails are coming from. You can even copy the email address and put it on an AI app and ask, does this email address exist for this company? The AI app or the AI tool will tell you that this is not an original email for Samsung or for whatever brand. So be mindful of the address and the domain names that these mails originate from before you even give it to your audience. Number 3, offers that are too good to be true. Ladies and gentlemen, one cardinal principle in identifying scam mails is that if the offer is too good to be true, then it's possible that it is not true. I have grown on YouTube. I have started from the scratch on YouTube, from 1 subscriber to the number of subscribers I have now over the couple of years. I think about 6 years now. And from my experience, from my time spent, I know what I was being offered for collaborations when I was at 10,000. I know what I was being offered when I was at 50, and I know what I'm being offered now at almost 300,000. So I know what is obtainable for these numbers, because social media business is a game of numbers. What's the prospect of the influence you can have on a wider range of people? So the higher the prospect of influence that you have, the higher you are paid or valued as a content creator when it comes to collaborations, right? And of course, your bargaining power also comes into play. So any brand that is just throwing money at you, that you yourself that is being offered that money, know that it's difficult or it's impossible for you to offer that values what in terms of conversion, then bingo, that's a scam. Yes, I admit that companies have very fat budgets when it comes to advertising. If you know the budgets that these companies make for advertising, when they offer you some things there, you will not agree. You will refuse because they have a very fat budget for advertising. True as that may be, but it still remains the aim of the advertisers to maximize as much reach with the most minimum cost incurred. They're not looking to dash money out anyhow or throw money anyhow, even if their budget is 50 million for advertising. So real brands will negotiate. They would bargain based on your audience size, based on your reach, your demographics, your everything. Sometimes, most times, serious audiences would even ask, sometimes, not most. Well, I think about 50% of the times, some brands will ask you to send your demographics so they can see what your reach is like. They can see the ages of people that watch you, their countries where they are, so they can determine their spending power. Of course, people who are within that ages 25 to 45 usually have more spending power than people who are younger or much older, right? So some brands will require to see your full demographics, to see the gender that watch you, so they'll know whether the gender even aligns with what they want to sell on your channel, to see where they're based. Some people want only US audience or Canada audience, and they don't want to spend money advertising to people who are in Africa who will not be able to access their products. So when a brand has not even made any inquiries as to what you can offer, have not even heard your own deal, because most times you're the one that would offer what you want to accept, and the brand will choose, oh, it's too much or it's okay by us, but they're just coming into your face with this money. Believe you me, there is no brand that begins a conversation with a monetary offer. Before you can see a monetary offer from a brand, it should have gotten to contract stage. So you guys have discussed the whole details of the collaboration, you have agreed on price, and then they will send you a contract. There's supposed to be a formal contract, a legal document that will contain the amount that they're going to pay you. So if you just get the mail, first mail you are saying, you say, oh, hello creator, hello influencer, we are offering you $5,000 to promote our new product on this. They're just putting that out to lure you, to catch you, to get your attention, to ignite the greed in you. They just want to entice you, and if you fall, they're going to hit you hard. 4, poor grammar or spelling mistakes. Have you ever read an email from a brand and you are wondering whether that email was constructed by a grade 1 pupil, like from a nursery 2 pupil? So scattered, so jagbajantis. You would just be wondering, who typed this thing? Listen, real brands hire professionals to handle promotions. And these professionals maintain professional communications and hardly send emails that are riddled with grammatical errors. There might be one human mistake here and there, but not filled with jargons. When you get a brand email and it's obvious, it feels, you can feel it from your gut feeling, you can taste it at the back of your throat, feel it from your guts that this thing was written with Google Translate. It's not even an English speaker that constructed this nonsense. Please, you have to be cautious. I know there's some brands I've worked with in the past. I think they're from China. There's some brands when I was into doing this hair advert stuff. There's some of them that you will see that English is not their first language. And you might see one or two, but you would still, from the totality of the mail, you will still know that this is genuine from other indicators. But when from top to bottom, it is just bullcrap. Different font size, no proper use of punctuation marks, grammatical errors everywhere, paragraphing is a mess. Please don't bother. Just block the person and move the email to spam. Fifth, suspicious links and attachments. I think this one it should have even come in number one. Because this is the one that will make them catching you very easy and fast. One major red flag that you can use to identify a thief, a fraudster, a scammer is when they start sending you emails with suspicious links or attachments that are worth raising eyebrows over. Real brands provide legitimate official website links. And if you look at the website link, you will see that it matches their domain. They don't send shortened links like tiny URL that will now hide the real URL. Real brands, when they want to send you documents, they will send the documents in PDF formats and it will come in very clear branding and terms. They don't use random zip or document files that will always contain malware. They don't use fake Google Drive links. They don't ask you to log in anywhere. My sister, my brother, please, once you see anything that requires you to put in any login details, please just delete that mail and exit from that place. You don't even have to read it again. Be very careful before you download any attachments, except you are 1000% sure of the brand. Do not click any suspicious links. You might say, okay, let me just click and see what's there. Most times they don't even need your login details, your credentials, or your passwords. Once you click that link, they've taken control of your system and your accounts. You're hacked. So be very mindful of the links and the attachments that you open. The sixth way to spot these kinds of collaborations, fake collaboration emails, is that sometimes they can come very urgent, rushy, pushy. It will come with this sense of urgency. And you hear phrases like act fast. Which one be act fast? Is it that you didn't know when your campaign was going to come to an end? That you are sending a collaboration invite today and telling me to act fast before 24 hours. Offer expires shortly in 24 hours. Is it Black Friday? The real brand deals are usually handled by professionals who are always very polite and cautious. They pick their words. When you see a collaboration mail, in quotes, acting out of line, pushy, rude, blunt, either directly or subtly putting pressure on you, there are every chances that they are fake. Next way to spot some of these people is that the mail does not provide specific details. It is vague. Details about the collaboration are not provided. What exactly they want, the deliverables that they're expecting, it just completely lacks clear collaboration details. Hey, we love your content. Let us partner. Partner to do what? So when you see all those hey mails that are very vague and, not specific to you, just know that they are bulk emails. They were sent to over 3,000 people waiting for who will form Mugu. Please let that person not be you. And lastly, my last point for today on how to spot and run away from these scammers that are on the loose. As you are working hard, doing your business, trying to make money, there are people that are also working round the clock, trying to ensure that they take that money from your mouth. So please don't give them the pleasure. The last way that I'm going to state in this video, how you can identify these guys is by the official email signature. And when I say email signature, I don't mean signing. The signature you use when you want to withdraw money from the bank. No. Another red flag, major red flag, in fact, red canopy, red billboard that you will come across when dealing with a fake brand collaboration is the absence of an official email signature. An official signature, an email signature, is usually found at the end of the mail, where after the name of the person, there's supposed to be an official email signature. And a genuine email signature should have first the name of the person reaching out to you, full names. It should have their job title, John Doe, head of marketing management. Most times it will also have the logo, the company logo. It would have an official business address that you can take and verify either on Google or on your favorite AI tool. It will also have, most times, their company or official phone number. So when you get a brand collaboration deal and you just see the body of the mail and at the end you just see John Doe, that's all, or John Doe, you don't use market this thing, you don't write with hand you don't write marketing manager John Doe, no address, no company, no nothing. Just be rest assured that that's a thief. Except it's an individual, like some individuals who want you to promote. Like I've worked with some individuals that wanted me to promote their business, their books or whatever ahead. Those ones are acting in their individual capacity. You might not see that official address. But when a company is reaching out to you, a genuine company, a genuine brand, you will see the official email signature at the bottom part of that email. So guys, I just thought to make this video to enlighten us, to raise the awareness for us to stay safe, because it's very rampant now. None of us are safe. It happens to the best of us. Even me teaching, God forbid, it can happen to anybody. But we can just take precautions to mitigate our risk and exposure. All right, maybe in some other video I will give you tips on how to negotiate with brands, how to respond to emails, because your response, your packaging is very important if you want to get good deals. How to spot the genuine ones. I think I mix it in this one, but I might do a separate video on, you know, branding and working with brands and everything you need to know about that. If you would like to hear that, indicate your interest down in the comment section. All right, I hope you guys have learned one or two things. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here or you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued, for we have so much more coming your way. It's me, your girl Barrister Nessa, and this is Nessa Preparing Bear. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye. Bye.